Hey everybody, welcome to Perry TV. We're checking in today live with Prof.M.Morandi on the Judge Napolitano podcast. Let's listen in now.
And they would launch an attack. And that's what they've done in the past. International law is meaningless. Murdering people, when they still murder school children and slaughter them, and they don't even acknowledge it, let alone apologize for it, and Western media is never outraged. And when the Washington Post calls for the assassination of the negotiators, and so do we see that on Fox News, then that means that we're living in the jungle now, thanks to Trump and the United States. And therefore, that is further reason why Ayatollah Khamenei the people around him have to be very careful about where he is and what information the Americans can get with regards to his where he's staying. And The same is true with Dr. Ghalibaf and other leaders in the country. That's my interpretation. That's my understanding.
What was Foreign Minister Araghchi's goal in traveling to Moscow, and how extraordinary was it for the foreign minister to be met not just by his counterpart, our friend Sergei Lavrov, but by the president of Russia, Vladimir Putin?
Well, he has met President Putin on previous occasions, but this...
Foreign Minister Lavrov and Prime Minister Vladimir Putin met with the Iranian foreign minister for a high-level meeting.
Was confident that Iran would win the war, and if the war continues, even though it will be devastating for the world and obviously for us too, I'm confident that Trump will fail, and so will Netanyahu. But people across the world have been very surprised, and there's a lot of admiration across the world about Iranian resilience and resistance, and a lot of people want to know more about Iran nowadays. But President Putin also said that. He spoke about, he praised the Iranian people for their resistance, and that has made some people in Washington very upset. But it was a very, very good meeting. And of course, the two countries have excellent relations. We've cooperated with the Russians and helped them in Ukraine, and the Russians have been helpful.
What a terrible place the world is. Russia against Ukraine, Ukraine and the West against Russia and Iran. I don't get it. Can't we just get along?
When the United States antagonizes everyone, it creates an extraordinary interest among countries to move closer to one another, to protect themselves, and to explore the abilities of the countries to cooperate with one another more than before. And then countries actually find out that they have a lot in common, and then the dynamics push them even closer to each other.
What have we learned? Russia and Iran are friendly, and we know the rest. So we're not learning anything new, but I show both sides, so respect for Professor M.Morandi, nuclear negotiator, born, I think he's an American still. He was born in Richmond, Virginia, where the Civil War started. So thank you for listening. Please support the channel.